everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be talking about this thing. These are the Dr. Butts Organic Dandruff Rescue hair range or hair care line, whatever that is you called it. Basically, it comes in three lah, okay? There's only two sets. One set, which is this one. This is the Dandruff Rescue one. The other one is more of like for hair fall kind of solution. You know, when you hear butts, it's always just for kids. You always thought that, oh, only kids can use, adults cannot use. Okay, usually we always assume that. Plus, we always think that kids stuff, we always feel like it's not potent enough for adults. That's just, maybe the way our mind works. A lot of mothers or parents have been loving butts in general, and now that they come out with a solution for adults, I think they came out with skincare first. Dr. Butts actually came out with more of like a skincare solution first. Not many. They always have only like a few, like I think 1 or 2 or 3 ranges for skincare as well. I haven't tried that yet, so I don't know much about it. But when I went for the event, when they were talking about this, I was very excited because we gotta use shampoo every day. We wash our hair, not that really every day, For female, we kind of do it 2 days once, kind of thing. It's a necessity basically. They asked me whether do I want a hair fall one or the dandruff one. I have both, I have like severe hair falls. Even right now, I just comb it through quite often, more often than not, it will actually fall. Like even right now when I see my floor, it's pretty much like cats shedding their fur or something like that. I also have dandruff problems. I do suffer from dandruff, and usually what I've been using, there are a lot of like medicated kind of dandruff shampoo or for scalp basically. I use Selsun Yellow, some of the strongest one, and those work for me because I use other anti-dandruff shampoo, never really work for me, especially the commercial one, never really work for me, especially like Head and Shoulders. Head and Shoulders is like the main anti-dandruff brand, okay, that you see the commercial on TV all the time when I was younger. But when I actually use Head and Shoulders, it just never worked for me. I feel that it actually brings back the dandruff for me. It made it even worse. I just decided to never go for any commercial brand, and just once I started Selsun, once I like found out about Selsun, and then after that I went to the doctor, and doctor actually gave me like some kind of more natural one. Then I switched to the natural one, but it's also really somewhat a little bit medicated, but it's naturally kind of derived kind of anti-dandruff shampoo. But I asked the doctor if they actually sell the bottle, but the doctor said no more. They got no more in production. You cannot find it in Malaysia anymore. So yeah, I was actually kind of in the hunt of like a new anti-dandruff shampoo kind of set. So these came in the perfect time. When I first tried them out, like most organic product, there is a like transition period. Okay, if you have never used organic product, if you've never used any like natural shampoo before, you will find it a little bit tough to transition. I've tried organic shampoos before, and back then it wasn't specifically for anti-dandruff. It wasn't specifically for dandruff in general. It was just a regular organic shampoo that's for like shine and health, your hair health and stuff like that. It was quite tough for me to transition back then because I didn't understand how organic shampoo works. When you transition from commercial brand, not natural brand, to a natural and organic brand, you will realize that it's a lot of difference. You will feel like your hair is not thoroughly cleansed, or you feel like very heavy. It's very heavy on the hair or on the scalp after you already even rinse it like crazy, or you just feel like it's not clean enough, it doesn't bubble enough, blah blah blah. There's just a lot of things that are very, very different, okay? So it's not any different. This certified organic shampoo is not any different than any other organic stuff that you use, okay? Only thing is that they do know that people in Malaysia, if you don't allow your products to bubble up, people will feel like it is not cleaning well enough. So that's why their shampoo, I would say that they bubble up, but not a lot. They actually claim that their shampoo actually bubble up quite well, but I do feel like even after trying to foam it up with water, it doesn't bubble up as much as regular commercial shampoos. So it's not a bad thing. It just really shows that it has no harmful chemicals, no SLS, no parabens, no like all the nasty stuff lah basically. It's actually quite nice smelling because it's dandruff. They always like to use tea tree oil. It's actually an okay shampoo, I would say. Just need to be aware that it's a little bit different. It doesn't feel like, I wouldn't say that it doesn't clean well. It does feel like it thoroughly cleans my scalp and my hair, but actually does leave a little bit of a drying effect because they do not have the softener in there, the softener agent in there. Like, it's not soft after using the shampoo. So that obviously I will have to use a conditioner lah. Very normal ma, you use shampoo and conditioner. But normally when I use commercial shampoos, 89% of the time I'm quite lazy. I usually like to just use a shampoo because they have like softener in them already. Not really a conditioner in them. It's just that commercial shampoo generally don't dry out your hair too much. It somewhat just leaves that kind of shine in your hair. It already have that softener agent in there to make your hair feel soft and shiny and just beautiful in general, okay? But this one doesn't have it, so that's why it feels very dry and very just pasikat. Very easy tangle. A bit uncomfortable lah if you're not used to it. If you don't know how organic shampoo works, if you don't know how it is, you will feel like it's a little bit like very, very bad for your hair, but actually it's not, okay? It's just the nature of it. And then when you use the conditioner, in the beginning I was very like reserved with their conditioner. Like most conditioners, I usually don't like to use a lot, and plus most conditioners you actually don't put them on the scalp. This one actually you do. But what I realized is that when I pumped it out or squeeze it out and then I apply directly on the scalp, it is a little bit heavy for me, I feel, for my liking. They actually just do mention that you squeeze it out and then start with the scalp first, but I realized when I do that, I just feel like it's really a little bit too heavy for my scalp. So I sometimes feel like if I really don't rinse it properly, I feel like it's like this like layer on my scalp, which I don't like that kind of feeling on my scalp at all. First week of using these, shampoo and conditioner, I feel like I need to really shampoo every single day. Like every single day my hair already start to like oily up, really oily kind. Like I cannot last for more than 1.5 days. I already feel like I need to wash my hair that day itself already. It's just very nasty. It just feels very nasty. After using it for at least like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, once I start to like kind of find my little method for using this, I realized that I just completely don't listen to them. I just apply, I rub it between my palms, and then I start with my my ends first, and I go work my way up. So the ones that are somewhat diluted already, I kind of apply it on my fingers and kind of apply it, on my scalp. So that's my method of doing it, and it works perfectly. What also I've learned is that I think after 3 weeks, I realized that their conditioner is just not it. Like the amount of conditioner that I use has to be double from what I use for a normal commercial conditioner. I mean, most of the time the amount that I use, I never finish my conditioner. So sometimes I finish my shampoo first and then I'll have a lot of conditioners left over. So with this, to be honest, don't be shy. Just go ham on it, use a lot, and especially with my hair length, I actually really need to use a lot of this conditioner to actually make it feel like it is doing something for my hair. Even so, I feel that this conditioner is not the most smoothing conditioner. It helps a little bit, but it's definitely not comparable to any of the commercial conditioner out there because it is natural. It doesn't have any of those kind of like super softening kind of ingredients in there. So just bear in mind, anything organic does leave your hair feeling not super 100% smooth. And what I realized also that I really need to not be afraid of using a little bit of nails. A lot of time people will advise you, all these like salon people, and I do agree. They will actually say that don't use your nail to like shampoo your hair. Don't use your nail on your scalp. It's very harmful for your scalp, yada yada. Which I do agree, I understand. But with this, I realized that I need to use a little bit of my nails to kind of scratch my scalp a little bit gently, not going overboard, but just to make sure that you actually rinse your hair thoroughly well. You have to rinse your hair thoroughly well with this shampoo and conditioner, specifically this conditioner, because you're applying the conditioner on the scalp itself. Otherwise, you'll feel like it's very heavy. It's very like you can't even last a day before your hair gets like super extremely nasty, oily. That is just my experience. Also, within the first week of time, you will feel that way. For me, I kind of got past it after like 2 weeks. And also my dandruff, I would say that it didn't go away immediately. In fact, it did became a little bit worse. It's normal. You kind of need to go through that worst stage of dandruff phase first, and then after that, only once it starts shedding off already, then only it will start healing. The toughest part for me was really the first week itself. Front part here, like there was scabbing, and it was just really bad lah. The dandruff was just really bad, and I really could like scratch, like after drying and everything, I could scratch some of the dandruff right in front here. After the first week, it got better, much better, but it didn't go off immediately. It really took a little bit longer because my scalp has just been so used to the medicated way of treating my dandruff. So that's why it took a little bit longer, especially if you are used to all these medicated kind of shampoos for your dandruff, for your scalp, then it might take a little bit longer for you to kind of really enjoy the full potential of this range lah, basically. After using it about a month, I can already feel like it is already very much healing. It's not scalpy anymore. It's really not like big chunks of pieces anymore. It was really just like those small, like very fine dust kind of dandruff. And then after I think about a month and a half, or even a month and about 1 week, then that's where my scalp really just clean, and now there's no dandruff for me. There is occasional here and there, but most of the time, if I actually wash at least 2 days once, now I can even last 3 days once, but that's really pushing it. Even 4 days, to be honest, that is really pushing it. Right now, if I wash like 2 days once, it's still okay, it's fine. I can still get like quite a fresh scalp, fresh hair kind of feeling, if I don't exercise and stuff like that. Other than that, I know like some of the guy testimony from Dr. Butt itself, he said that he actually wash day and night, so which means twice a day. I mean, as a girl, there's no way we're gonna like wash once a day or so, consider very good already, okay? If you want us to wash like twice a day, wash our hair twice a day, forget it, man, because I'm never gonna use this product. He took about only 2 weeks and the dandruff kind of gone already, but that's because he used twice a day, okay? Short hair guys, you guys are fine. You guys can use twice a day. You guys can wash your hair twice a day. But girls, right, can you imagine we wash our hair, we need to dry our hair some more lah, and then so yeah. In the beginning, the first week, I kind of wash almost every single day because I cannot tahan. It was just building up too much. So I washed every single day, almost every single day for the first week, and then slowly I kind of try to train my hair to be able to last at least 2 days. Then I wash one time. There were times that I still had to wash every single day. Depends on the activity as well. Right now, it's all amazing, all good. And let me talk about this serum, because I always forget about this serum, to be honest. The first week, yes, I use it every single time because it was quite bad, the dandruff. So when something is bad, then only you will like actually remember to use any sort of solution that you can find. So I actually use it quite religiously the first week, but I think once it starts healing and stuff like that, I always forget about the serum. Like right now, I just use the shampoo and conditioner and I never even use this serum already. I don't know, there's just something about this that is really hard to use. I don't really enjoy the serum scent. I don't know, there's just something about this serum scent that smells a little bit, you know how sometimes organic can have that very like off-putting kind of organic scent? So this one smells a little bit like that. It's not the most pleasant organic scent in the world, and maybe that's one of the reasons why I don't enjoy using it also. When you spray it on, it has that little bit of that cold kind of feeling, but it's mostly because of my aircon and also the fan. But it doesn't have any cooling properties in there. It does have tea tree oil in it, but the tea tree oil here doesn't help with the cooling effect. But it does feel like, you know, when you spray something, the mist always feels a little bit nice, a little bit cooling, very refreshing basically. Somehow the nozzle of this one is actually very hard to use. Like I feel when I spray, see, it's very like, oh, the scent is just bad. It's just not my thing at all. It just doesn't smell that great. Every single time that I want to try to spray on my scalp, it just feels the pump is very hard to press. That also kind of take away the user experience. It just makes me feel like since it's so hard, should I even use it? Plus, after shower, your hand's kind of a little bit slippery, especially after using conditioner, you know, this conditioner, your hand will be a little bit slippery. So it's even harder to press this. I always feel like my hand's gonna slip off from this bottle itself. To them, they say that yes, it's a very important step. But if you feel like you buy this serum and you're gonna forget about it, then just don't buy them. Get the shampoo and conditioner itself. I do highly recommend these products for organic. If you are planning to go into more organic, natural route, these anti-dandruff shampoo actually do work. It just takes time. They are natural, they are safe, and they are effective. They are really effective. It's just take time. That's just my thought and my review. I mean, this is real life testimony. I've used this and it really does work. It just takes longer than normal, especially from someone who actually tried medicated one. I'm so used to like immediately the next 2 days itself, my scalp will be just clean after using those shampoo. So I'm just so used to that. I'm just so used to having it immediate. So when I used this, it was just a little bit of a painful process, but it really worked. I feel like these are not as damaging to my hair as medicated shampoos. I can really feel the difference. Medicated shampoo, those really dry out the scalp and the hair like crazy, okay? This one, they don't give you the sleekest feeling on earth. They don't make your hair feel like the shiniest on earth, but it is way better than using any medicated shampoo if you have the patience. I actually do like the conditioner smell because it does smell a little bit of that vitamin kind of smell. So conditioner smells good, I like it. It's just the serum only smells a bit odd. Okay, so that's pretty much it for my review. That's pretty much it for this video. I hope you learned something. I hope this video helps. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!
Don't forget to like and subscribe!